know if you can see or not because I don't have preview mode on, but there's cat in front of me. Kitty. Yeah, hi. Hi. Kitty. She's trying to eat my biscuit. I have a biscuit on the table. Okay. Where you going? Right, we're playing as some other person. Totally forgot. You looking out the window? Hi. Where you going? I put your blanket over there. You don't want to go lay on it? You have dandruff, I'm sorry. Hat tap, ha. Hey! Messing with my microphone. Meow. Hi. Hello. No biscuits for cat. You cannot have biscuits. I'm sorry. Mwah. Hi. I love you too. Singing lady. Hi. Yeah, that's my aunt. Oh, y'all go get it. Oh, y'all go get it. Oh, your poor aunt. You love me. You love me.
We shall sign everything,
Ah.
Your Majesty. As you.
Cat, I need
We
this
have
hand to
guests.
walk.
Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I
There we go.
invite you to join
Hello.
us.
You gonna watch?
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Luna's downstairs. Geese.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Tail.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
I say...
In attacking Edern, you would break the provisions of the Peace of Sintra. All the northern kingdoms will be obliged to support me.
None will stand with you.
Radovid of Redania, the Dukes of the South.
You dream, boy. They're not to be counted on. And the treaty, I piss on it as do they. You are alone.
Not entirely.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has a voice. Saskia the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than they claim. You'll need to throw in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your advantage to give her up.
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Upper Eden with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Eden for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman.
Visible.
My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am Henselt of Ad Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, you're a pretty fetching lass. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, dragon slayer.
Can we kill him?
Grab them!
Yes, the mission points. Ah, getting her in the way! I have to reach the controls. Wait, no, I want to kill him specifically. What did I just do? My biscuit! No, no, you don't eat that. That's mine. That's for later. Don't sneeze on my biscuit. Jeez. Get here, kitty. Germs. You're a spy. No, 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 stop. The
Stop in the
biscuit's
name of
not
Creed,
yours.
Freyr, and Melitele!
What is happening? Oh, why? What are you doing? I don't know what that is. Are you okay, sir? Are you possessed? Oh shit, what have you done? Why do you have castles on your belt? Just leave the biscuit alone. My biscuit. Oh, because blood got on the thing. Aha. Can I be a witcher again, please? Hi. It's a me.
Hey!
Where's everyone's hands?
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia!
Hi.
And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin!
I know these guys. Hey, buddy. Your heads are huge.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt's like, I don't know these guys.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Very brave crows.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest.
no.
Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did
what?
right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
I have amnesia.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right, right. What's the difference? Someone did. But we've bigger problems now.
Friend? Friend!
Where's Saskia?
Hi, friend.
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
He's on my side.
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong.
Something went wrong.
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Seems pretty bright out still.
Come, Geralt.
I shall. Let's go, friend. Why did I play as this guy? Why can't I just see a scene about this? About that, I mean. I had to play as him for a little bit. Ah, there you go. Are you possessed? No! The magic portals I can never go through. I have a feeling he dies. He has to. What's up? Friends. Pretty nice. Zombies! Hello. We have to fight zombies. Even though cat is in the way.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
Where is she? She's fine. Oh, thank you, man. Where is she? Don't know where she is. There's the prince guy. I really don't know where she is. No. 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 Burn! There she is. pointing to me! Go help her! You just tell me to help her. I am not in need of protection. She is. We win. Yay. Look at us. What are we hearing? Bed. Right. Arsenal? The owl saved us. Oh god.
An owl!
Philippa, she'll
Hi.
show us the way.
Hello.
Yorvith, you've got some
That's so
explaining
cute.
to do.
My elephants, blood, wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me!
Shut up, Dwan.
Hey, whoa. Wait, why can the guy not talk? How come you guys can't help me? I must stay in the thing! Protection.
Shit, you stink.
You guys move further down so I can attack them. Trying to. Stay in the circle. Stay in the colorful circle. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Stop. Alright, bud. Question mark, what's question mark? What's up? These things. Bud. Bud. When did I leave the circle? When did I leave the circle? Where did the owl go? Now you help. Can't attack her. Oh. What? Oh, you guys are frozen over here. What happened? Ah, there's no clear marking of where the circle ends. Oh, why didn't you do that? Leave the bird alone! Yorvith, why are you over there? Hurry up. Nice. Nope, stay back. Stay back. Bird seems to be doing just fine. Bird. Circle! The circle is leaving!
Guess they'll never learn.
Okay, they just disappeared. Where are we going with this bird? I don't know what I'm meant to be fighting because things are just disappearing. Ah, nice. Well, come on! Let me fight something. Get in the circle! The bird seems to be doing just fine. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, circle. I think when it's the blue, it's just when you get close to the blue. Hey, Race. What are you doing? Right. We're following an owl. Oh, he's okay to walk now? You're alive. Twas your owl. Confusion. Twas okay, the owl was her. Okay, I thought it was her owl.
Hate flying through fog.
Okay. We met her.
Saskia, are you all right? It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
Why does your armor
I'm
have
here to
cleavage?
protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety. That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Ah!
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common
Squirrels are a
folk.
good thing.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher,
You know, it's polite to look at people when they're
Philippa,
talking
you
to you.
must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary
some
White
can,
Wolf
but
and the
it's not
equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid raves.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just read knock your comment. Whole ass meals.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil,
okay.
the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Okay. Again, that guy's okay now? He's walking just fine.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher.
Hi!
I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
So,
Geralt of
I don't know what
Rivia.
that means.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your arse.
I never sleep.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
You okay? Coughing person? I follow you. Wait. Ah, I remembered how to walk. I feel like I'm going slightly faster than him, but not really. I'm swimming in here. Okay, cool. And I go.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
I'm not human.
Honestly,
I'm not
I
human.
heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
Okay then.
Don't be afraid of him!
Oh, there you are. Up we go. So I guess there's only dwarves here, besides us. What door? What door? What door? I have no idea what you're talking about. This one? Okay. Up, I can't do that.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died.
Okay.
Need anything else?
No, I'm gonna put stuff away in a second.
Thanks, Scalen.
Thanks, buddy. Bye, buddy. What the hell am I hearing? Okay. That way. Wait. Why is that there? Why is my steel sword a pickaxe? There you go. Oh, yeah, is that one better than this one? This one's at 20. Ah,
It's actually better. Wait. Yeah, switch. Right, no, the pickaxe is an additional weapon. Go back. Where's my additional weapon slot? Do I have one? Okay. Potions. Can I put a certain number? Yes, I can. Okay. Putting 4 away for later use. Don't know what these are. These all quest items? Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, what does each thing do? Increases bleeding. That one I know. That would be useful. That I don't need ever again, right? Okay, what's this do? It's fine, intensity, you already got some of this. 2. Wait, that one's plus 10. Also plus 10, that's 3. Ah, that's got more toxicity. Wait, that's a potion, this is an oil. Ah, okay. Could make one of them, I guess. Okay, what is salmon? Oh, bombs. Okay, I need some of those, right? Okay, that's the kind that I already have. Got it. Do I have 5 talents? Look at that. Drinking was not a good idea. Let's see. Does Link? Oh, bombs are useful. Ask Link. I thought you meant the drinking oil part. Ask Link. Oh, give me that. I want to whirl around. Sword damage. Let's go back to you. That's already done. That's already done. Apples. No daggers. Predict arrows. That I want. What was the one that was my step in the back? It's 2 of those, okay. Applause. This one's comfortable dodging. Oh, I want that one, so do this then. Because I have to go in the order, right? Can't just go, yeah, can't just pick a random one. Alrighty. Circle on. What? Oh, the circle? What about it? What? Yeah, the small, the little thing. Yeah, what's that for? Hey, mutate. What does that mean? Aha! Oh, I could have picked which one. Oh, by picking which one now? Or did I already... I already did, okay. Nice. Okay. which ones will get circles on them? Is it random? Alright, I'll leave the one that I put on there already. Let me put it up for a second. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 of these away. I know I just made 2. Can I put any of these away? Can! Not yet. Does this actually weigh anything? No, they don't. Never mind. Give it back. They don't weigh anything. I'll keep them on me. I needed to give that to him and I never did. I gotta go find him. Give him the thing. Alright, this is a tiny bit of weight. Can I put that away now? I really don't need this anymore. How do I do that? Hold that camera. Oh, I need to do it at a blacksmith, don't I? Like, I didn't tell me where the thing was. We're all meeting.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up! That Witcher, who's he?
He's me.
He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
Hi!
Damn! What's with everyone being so nice today?
That's a man whose business is not ruined by war.
Okay.
Rest.
Ah, how can I...
I want to play nothing. I want to just buy stuff. What is the point of buying stuff ever if they just have junk? Okay, bye. Hey, I have 3 things now for my signs. Did I drink a potion? I don't remember doing that. Alright, geese. I can sell my junk to them, but why do they have junk that I can buy from them? That's not already junk. Where's Yorvith? I need to give him a letter. That's craftsman. Mysterious merchant. Cat, where you going? Kitty. Meow meow. Really though, where the hell am I going? Ah, okay. Turn around, go left. Got it. Yep.
There goes the peace, eh?
We have an enclave. Dog! So, going in here? No? Geese everywhere. Hey.
Greetings, colleague.
Colleague.
I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts for mud.
I don't need anything, thank you.
Cat.
Here? Hello? Everyone? I don't think I have a thing. How do I get over there? This is just a square. I don't think I have an enchantment. Do I go through here? Oh, I go through here. Okay. What is that? Hey, dwarven enchantment! I got one! Let's have expansion, okay. It's for armor. Okay. How? No. Okay. Enhancements. Wait, I have 2. Huh, okay. Drag? Ooh, yes. There we go. Neat. Did it actually change what it looks like, or I don't know? Go this way. What is that statue? Oh, we're here. Figured it out.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion.
No, it's feathers.
Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
No.
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, milady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters.
Your cup is
How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Where is he, by the way? I need to give him a letter. Hey, buddy. You're fashionably late. Dramatic much? Why are we all standing?
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
Sup?
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the Northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia,
I also have a
say
price
the
on my
word
head.
and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face,
I was gonna say, saying
I'm
that he
in.
smiles.
Yorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Music. That glass was empty before it was on its side. Glug, glug, glug. Please fix your armor. Oh no. Ah! She dead?
Poison! She's dying.
Okay, dying.
Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Did she die? After that speech, did she die? I mean,
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
What? Why is it Halloween?
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadur,
I'm
commonly
sorry.
known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Okay, I didn't know.
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Hey, Triss has that.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Or find Triss.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadur is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Wait,
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
I'm sorry.
All right. Let's forget the rings.
Wait.
I need a vast quantity
They
of
know
the power,
about the
no
Hobbit
matter
and
the
Lord of the
source.
Rings and what?
Find something.
An Immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at
I'm
that.
so
No
confused by
prince's
that.
kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale,
They have
especially a
books.
poor one.
They have that book
as a
here.
happy ending would then be inevitable.
That's awesome.
May I count on your help, Geralt?
Sure.
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Okay. Didn't she just enter? Alright, so I gotta find Sultan at the end. Got it. What's happening here?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures.
Limited amount of time.
So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies. So says Saskia.
Wait.
So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the
Where am I
gates and get to work.
This? Open here? Oh, jeez, you scared me. The hell? It says meet him at the inn. Where the hell's the inn?
He hid behind the storm. Spent the night there. His hair turned grey as a dove's.
This is that place. Why, what?
His heart stopped.
God save us! This is the inn.
I must
Oh.
talk to you, Witcher.
Hi, who are you? What's up?
What's going on?
I'm Elias,
Elias.
of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Okay.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward.
I didn't save them.
Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Where's Yorveth? I need to give him a letter.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the
Look,
sky.
another one. You let one human in, and in no time you've got a swarm.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way. You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
I need to go
I'd
find
gladly
the thing
drink,
first.
but Saskia was poisoned and time is of the essence.
How can we help? Speak!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. but it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep.
Tremors.
We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
No, just grab whites first.
Looks like we arrived just in time. Eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Grab whites.
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Alrighty.
I heard human women need only sit
Someone
astride a
lead
man's
me to the mine,
their
please.
last meal.
You return home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around.
Follow, all of you. Follow. Wait for me. Wait for me. One at a time. Me first. Me next. Let me go. Me next. I need to follow you. I'll get lost otherwise. Wait, we're going here? Ah, alright. Sorry, get out of the way. Carry on, sir. Come along, men. Come on. Next. Sultan, come on. Sultan, where are you? Alright, follow you, buddy. So far, 4. Just 4 dwarves. I'm the 5th. Wait. I might sneeze.
Eva!
Evil. Eh? That's a witcher, not a human.
So, no schnapps?
Nope.
Huh?
Nothing good in
A
store
true
for
dwarf's
us.
got 3 things to do in life. Build a fortress, cut down an oak, and plough. Regularly.
How do you go in? How do you go in? It does. Oh my god, it does look like Markarth. Look at that. How do we go inside, guys? Show us the key.
So, we were working at the fort.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Onwards.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergum will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hard.
You and your music, Sheldon.
Onwards, me first.
Mary's dead.
Hey, it works on the mines. Cool. A lot of doors for a mine.
Poor son of a bitch. He almost got away.
I have
I
the
think
feeling
I
I'm gonna
heard
need some
something.
cap. Oh, knickers. Right? No, not those. What is that? What are you? You're not the thing that wants to work. They oh, these things! Oh, yeah, no. Careful, guys. Back up. I don't know if I have that.
Damn carrion. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
Where we came from? No.
Stay close to me.
I think I'm gonna bring Cat into this area. Wasn't there? There you are.
second guys need a drink. Conclusion. Hey, I have a talent too. That drinking sound reminds me of Harvest Moon. It's the same drinking sound. Okay. Right, I have to see everyone's internal organs and such. Okay, what is this? Damage reduction. Huh. Let me. What does alchemy have? This. Oh. What do you have? I think I've yet to use art at all. Let's do that. I use that. Okay. I see you over there.
The miners try to collapse this passage.
Not good, not good, not good, not good. Yes, please. I'll try that. Hey, where did Cat go? Kitty?
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
I didn't hit the button I meant to hit. There we go. Look. I think I'm gonna do a different one of these, actually. Did I get whirl? Yeah, I did. Sure. Onwards! Wait a minute. No. Wrong way! Nope. Yeah, okay, I'm going the other way. That's a dead end, though. How do I not run into anything anymore? There you are. Burn! Leave my dwarven friend alone. I didn't get surrounded immediately, should. Alright, come along, friends.
A true dwarf's got three things to do in life. Build a fortress, cut down an oak, and plough. Regularly.
Wasn't paying attention to what you said, but okay. So I find this key. Oh, hello. Blood!
like I'm a few dwarves short. Did we have 4? Did I lose one? What?
Come on!
Look out! I hate that I have to wait to interact with stuff. Oh, collapse. Using wait, what?
Right. That should do it.
How do I blow up stuff? That's a snare. Nice. What button is this? Also, oh, the thumping is the. How do I? No. 5 is hard. They each have their own numbers. Okay. How do bomb? How do I bomb? I have some. I have a Samsung. How do I throw it? It's like there's a one. No, 'cause I have one snare. But how do I access that? Quest detail. Why would the quest detail tell me how to throw a bomb? Well, I don't know how to use it at all, is what I'm saying.
Got to blow up this nest.
Like, I do that and that's all he says. Okay, that's suns and freezes. I think it's R. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted then. Okay, how do I get the bomb in that corner thing? How did the trap get there? I have the one pocket. Nope. What? Oh, that's for one. Oh, look at that. Well, hey, give me that back.
Got to blow up this nest.
How? Don't know how to. It's in my pocket. I just don't know how to. If I click R on it. No. Don't know how things work. I don't know what that means. Whoa. Scrolling something over there by accident.
don't know what the pockets mean. There's no way. What? Wait, did I get a thing for that? No, I didn't. Oh. Alright. Still would be nice to know how to do it.
I wouldn't mind a drink about now.
You wet your wick recently, Witcher?
Why are we talking about that? Zol
Can we go?
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, I got that key, didn't I? Catacombs.
I can hear them. Things could get hot.
That's the wrong thing. Yeah, but I don't know how to select which one I want to use. Did you see where Cune is right now, or where he's going? There was a snare there before, which was how I ended up. Okay. Wait, what is... So... Haha! There we go! Awesome. That makes a lot more sense. Because I guess that's also how you would, like, quick select those instead of press the buttons. Alrighty. I don't know why I keep hitting my button. This is where I almost died before. Go up. There we go. Run away! Run away! Surprise the frickin' simians. Dead. Stop. Yes, please. I should have quick save when I found that key. Damn it. Oh, lights on outside. Where is Kitty?
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shit bricks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
No, stop it. Door. Look at all these things! Gimme!
Belly full, axe sharpened, and liquor awaits. Ready for battle.
Okay, what things don't I ever use? No. Well, actually, wait, no. Which one of these is best? 8, 14. Hammer has 7 to 20. This is 10 to 20. Okay. So I don't need these. That's not where that's supposed to be. Actually, just realized. keep the elven one just because. I keep doing that. Wrong way. You know what? Take cap.
Getting close.
Got stuck behind a pole. You guys want to help? It'd be great. Who's gonna die again?
The miners tried to collapse this.
Dude, what are you doing? There we go. I'm sorry, what? You were saying before?
I wouldn't mind a drink about now.
Okay. Dude. Didn't mean to keep lighting and unlighting that thing. We're back. Using beehives? That's what it said. Beehives. Which is weird to me. Could have sworn it was over here that I got the key, but oh well.
Got to blow up
No
this
time
nest.
for
Oh yeah, I got it.
Shut up.
Got to blow up this nest.
Alright. I mean, he heals slowly by himself. Alright, is it over here? Key. I'm doing quick saves. probably a lot darker for the stream, I just realized. I can still kind of see.
They're getting close.
What are we looking for again? Figured you need the key. Okay. And you've got the key. I'd say ballin'.
Can we go?
Is that a certain dwarf's name from a certain series? Or book? Didn't see you. Alright, we good? Carry on. Aha, more key. Nope, no, I don't need all that. There. Back to over here. Did you not? Cat. You went underground. You're not one of those things, are you?
My medallion.
What are you? Did the medallion need to recharge or something? Aha, here it is. I gotta go around.
Get ready.
Or what? What are you? Because they're not in my pockets right now. There we go. Okay. Nope, I didn't have a chance to get the bomb out. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing!
Seems it was the last one.
Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
Magic. All of it. How much I need.
We should get together for a good libation.
Good? No, you're still sparkling.
No time for idle chatter.
Nope, not sparkling. Okay, time to go. I gotta go all the way back. Why can't you just teleport me out? Return to the surface. Yay! I didn't have to do
Right, Geralt. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
Eh? That's a witcher, not a human.
So, no schnapps?
Nope.
Do we come this way? Here we go. Okay. Let's see if I can find out where she is. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Is this...
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Okay, well, I need to talk to her. Do you know where she is? Ah! Where's your leader, by the way? I still need to give him a letter. What's up?
Okay.
I don't know how to get to where I gotta go. Why does it say magic artifact 1 out of 0? I mean 0 out of 1.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
Ah, this is
I don't know.
Aha, okay, cool. Who? Okay, just massages. Got it. Who's that? Hello? What's up? I have the thingies you asked for.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
I was gonna say, please say yes. Holy shit. These are all yellow, so that means they'll end the thing, or what? Okay, but, there you go.
I found an immortelle.
There you go.
Excellent.
How was it done?
You wanted to discuss...
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
You telling me
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Edie, come here, I can't let you out just yet. Wait, I wasn't
You
done.
wanted to
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Okay.
There are many redheads.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Still nothing.
You wanted to do...
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something. Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are
Skyrim name.
demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
There's a lot to do in this.
Finding two will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Okay.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area. Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevezig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
Right.
I'll look for those artifacts. What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevezig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Yikes.
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Okay, cool. See you later. Enjoy your massage. Okay. He's at the inn.
I didn't say that. I need more time.
Inn is somewhere. Not this way, because I don't ever remember seeing a bridge. Chickens! Puppy. How did I get back up here? Okay. I need to be down there. Back through this place. Where's your leader? Damn it.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the
Look,
sky.
another one.
Where are you?
You let one human in and in no time you've got a
I've
swarm.
heard enough of flying women. Ants. The place is busy like never before.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
Sure. Oh, well. Don't know how much it costs. I'll go about half.
I'm a little short right now.
Let me
How's
tell you.
business?
I heard you saw...
Yeah, but,
well,
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
There's such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
you hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
And the man?
Did you get a good look at the man?
Huge fella, his mug cut up like he shaved with a scythe while drunk.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to
woman
be
you're talking about?
grabbed and...
Sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth.
Cat.
What happened then?
Well,
Cat.
the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
She's still
I was about to do exactly that when a troll
Ah.
came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder
Wait,
like
you
a
said troll.
sack
Are the
and
trolls
returned to the
talk?
gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree. A calm day, but
All right,
tomorrow, who knows?
Peasants now refuse
You
to
guys are
shovel
over here.
manure.
Okay.
They dream of
No,
fighting.
are you okay?
Good thing you're here, Geralt.
Oh, you're awake.
A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no poet.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
Yonder?
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to hear the first version?
No.
I was gonna say yeah.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes.
Let me answer.
All right then. Tell me what you discovered.
Let me hug him.
My memory's coming back. It's just bits
Kitty.
and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
A voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer and the Wild Hunt.
She turned and looked at me like,
No
human?
idea how long.
Where'd she go?
It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the Wild Hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
Yes, we do. Troll.
True. You seem to have 2 women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head. Yorvith seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
Alright, I'm gonna pause stream real quick. I'm not gonna turn it off, but I need to let the cat out, and I actually have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Kitty, come here. returned and stubbed my toe on Luna's ball that she left. Did I click on this one yet? Or this one? I know I got those two.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
Frames, according to OBS, is at 84% over the last 2 minutes. A few seconds ago. What? Yeah, it's a bit laggy. So yeah, it's not your computer. It's my end, I guess.
You're right. Once you're on a teetering bridge, you might as well cross it.
Finally, spoken like a man.
Hopefully sounds fine, though.
Sorry, that was racist. Wise words, Witcher.
I did click on this one.
Yorvith seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
Okay.
Let them dream.
Sit back down, buddy. I need to talk to you.
Great. They want freedom, equality.
No pig can jump higher than its snout.
Where's the guy I need to go talk to?
I think I've heard of you.
Isn't it something with a C?
One freak bigger than the next.
That Witcher. Who's he?
He travels the lands, killing...
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saskia's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they
Dude, your beard is like
Even if
on
they
fire.
don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Didn't like the beard.
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
How? Has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert in elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Okay then.
Yorvith?
Where is
He
he,
stood
by
all
the way?
gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
How's he got those glistening apples?
Because those are his eyes. Stop complaining. I swear, at some point it told me to go find Cecil? Sissel? Ow. Magical artifact. Triss has the thing of remembrance. So we find her, we're still on the same track.
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Sorcerers do what now?
Things this world has to be.
You hugged a bear or what?
Huh? No. Okay, where am I going? And I'm here. Okay. There's a path right there. Got it.
Don't try anything.
I'm not.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Wait, here.
Wait, am I going up or no? Is that where I am? Yep.
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it. The plowing bird stole it. My dream is gone.
Well, then what's the grin for?
Why am I hearing
Night
you guys
after night, I
next to
dreamed
me?
of my dead wife for years. Let's go for some liquor. Drinks on me.
Oh, well, while I'm here, I might as well find the thing. Didn't they say there's something in the Burn Village?
Strange. I smell sulfur.
Demons. No. Did it change my thing on me? It did. I'm doing this, thank you very much. I will do this on the way back. Hey, people, what's up? Hi? No one wants to say hi to me?
What?
Okay.
Nobody wants you here.
Alright. Carrying on my way. Not that way. Nobody go that way. Weird. Okay, what are you? Beds. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, it's an in symbol. There's an in up there. Okay. Oh, I'm going the right way. And defend a troll. They did say troll, right? I wasn't really paying attention when they said whatever it was that found her. Are you gonna cook my wife? Excuse me. Sir.
Who there?
Me.
A witcher.
Pumpkin's wishes send to me kill.
No.
So be. Kill,
buddy.
quick. No pain.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none. I troll.
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Made stupid. Sick she. Me carry. Her help. Feed. Pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
That I don't like onions.
I don't really care for onions.
Stupid wisher. Elf good taste with onions. Tomato-like.
Where did you get the elves?
Mrs. bring from Garley's. Like I bring Redhead.
The redhead's in the soup too?
No. Redhead run go. Mrs. run go. All gone. Only soup stay.
Only soup stay. Poor
Tell
buddy.
me, troll, what happened here?
Me in Gullies, Mrs. in Gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. Then wham! Humis from Skyfall.
Humis.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll true tell. Flash crack. Two Humis drop where
Humis.
tumble ship. Humi man, big as troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wisher man. likes, man.
No.
See, I from far. Bold, yes.
It's just I know what the redhead looks
Scar
like.
no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Hume down. See I go. Redhead grown. Her pain. Closer I creep. Run she not go. Let her grow. Take me Hume, woman. Go home. Missus angry. Call Hume wench thin bones. Hungry, missus, yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Hume. Leaves cover leg. Hume redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Missus come back. Herbs in hand. Drop, thin wench, idiot, she called. Mrs. Yap, rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like. Mrs. say, she or me.
Oh, no.
Troll think. Nice redhead, nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. Tell. Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead, wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go.
It's hurting my brain to understand what he's saying.
Troll sleep. Wind howl empty.
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Mrs. take away. Old bug leave elves, frag, steal, and run go.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish a Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little Batty.
Little Batsy.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. Tell come
She also
back.
speak?
Below.
After all, if they can speak.
Be
they're-
terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back, but I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She up give. Soon as she back.
It's very weird looking at the troll's face because it seems like their skin's falling off. Okay. This way, I assume. I gotta convince her to return to. Ooh.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bird ladies! Don't like bird ladies! Bird ladies, leave me alone! Yeah, bird ladies. Yeah, bird ladies. Do not want. Do not want. Leave it alone. Me. All the way. There we go. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, the one time I don't use it. Okay, to the gullies. Cute. Are you down there? How's the lag for you guys? Mine just seems a little bit laggy. How am I going up? Ah! No! Bird! Stay with me! 52% according to OBS. Busy women. Nope. You're a different kind of thing. Oh. I would try to help, but I can't. You guys going away? How about her? Hey, what's happening? Hey, leave her alone.
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weak.
Gauges.
Not worth the risk.
Who are you?
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries. Currently on King Hansel's pay.
We don't like him.
We were sent here on reconnaissance. Barely escaped with our lives from that mist of specters. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use professional help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
She needs to live.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed 2 of my men.
Well, you shouldn't
Walk
have been over
away,
there.
and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry.
We'll manage ourselves.
Nope.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
No, that you
Then
will
you'll
die.
have to kill me, too.
Burn them.
Adieu, Witcher.
You really think you can kill a witcher? Bye, Adam. I kill you. I'll save you, lady. I help.
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
Yeah, go.
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
We're soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion. This one's white-haired, with a wolf on his neck.
You're looking for Letho.
You know him?
Kind of.
You could say that.
Where you going?
I'm looking for him, too. What do you know about him?
Sheila de Tanzerville told us to search the ravines for this Letho. All we found was a camp strewn with dead Scoia'tael.
So she's not on our side anymore.
This Letho was responsible for the bloodbath, and he did not act alone.
Where was this?
On the other side of the Wraith's Mist.
Of course it is.
What were you to do with him?
Kill him, and anyone with him.
Anyone? Are you sure?
That was the order.
Do you know where Letho is?
Somewhere on the other side of this mist. We found a trail, but then the mist descended. We got lost, and emerged from it here.
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new
Who is
to
the
me.
guy in the background that's just like...
I am Adam Pangrat, known as a dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Man, please.
Go to Cecil Burden.
What is with this guy
He'll
behind
treat
us?
you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
Humi's troll, see? To kill Humi's itchy would kill trolls, sure. You, other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but troll will. For you other, you good.
Wait, I also need the...
Mrs. Bag! Good! Troll-like!
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise!
Idjit you. Humi woman grope.
No more! Never again!
Can the wheel stop moving?
Give me the bandana.
Here,
Thank you.
stupid old buck.
Thrall, give horn. In danger, wish her blow.
Friends.
Thrall, cow.
Friends.
Thanks. I'll remember that. Now go to your mate. Maybe pick her some flowers first.
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Thrall bring bird dung.
Whatever works.
Idiot! What troll?
Achievement
doing
unlocked.
there?
Friend of trolls.
Nothing.
Nisi! Stench!
The stench will run. Go!
You be stench!
Okay then. See you, buddy. Okay, good night. See ya. Alright, now I gotta go to what's her name. Before I do that, what is the thing I need to do with the, burnt down village or whatever? No, that's the blood. Oh, I gotta go ask people, right? They don't even have a couch. Alright, hope it stops hurting. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. It's always fun when you're here. Oh, music. Hey, you guys, I am back again. I'm gonna leave again. Did I already pass the... There it is. I was gonna say, where's the burned down place? But... Alright, as we make our way back to what's her name, I'm gonna ask around people and such. Place of power? Place of power! I don't really need it right now, but you know, I'll take it anyways. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll talk to you, I guess.
Let one stray in, and before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them.
Oh!
You don't want to talk. I heard a meow. Oh, kitty! No one actually wants to talk to me.
A dwarf witcher. That would be something. A dwarf witcher. That would be
My pentacles intrigue you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia.
Yes.
Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school.
School?
Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history. And of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretuza?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readings? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
Let's see what I can do.
Ooh, hairstyle. Let's see. Elven style. What does this look like? Wait, why does it even give me that option? Like, it looks exactly the same. Is that what I had before? Wait, no.
I don't have enough coin.
Wait, hang on. Oh, it's not a braid anymore. Now it's just a ponytail thing. Okay. I know I'm wasting money on hair. I don't like it. 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 Give me my braid back.
You know what? No. Get rid of the bridge. Because isn't this his style in the show? That's what he has in the show or something. Okay. Trade now. What do you have that I instantly need? Give me that. What's that thing I needed for the... Oh, I want that. What's that? I read that as a different word. I have a lot of things, man. Looks like do I have anything to sell? That's a question I have junk. Here you go. There you go. Up pasture tests or whatever.
A dwarf witcher.
Greetings.
No one knows anything. Maybe people be in. Oh, you missed, I gave some trolls some couples counseling.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Hey,
Lots going on around
anyone
here.
know about stuff?
We've got a virgin dragon slayer, squirrels dazzled with her, politicking peasants, witches and a witcher, and onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
Like ants they are.
I heard.
At your service.
Geralt, right?
Hi.
My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia! Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil!
Where is he?
I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
I'm actually not, but,
The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Course! Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on his feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just got to save the town first.
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it, and Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
I don't know what that means.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
I can hear Dandelion snoring behind me. Oh no, he's awake this time. It's the other guy. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to.
Regards.
Let's just go to... Okay, if I remember where she is correctly, I don't. Not that way. We're going to the other thing. Where the lady is. No, that's no, yeah, that's right. I gotta go this way. Right? No.
Hello, Witcher.
Hi. I'm confused. Because this was the way to the meeting. One of these is...
your damn map? Yeah, I'm nowhere near it. Okay.
I never finished telling you about the canary.
Ah, this is back up here again.
So,
damn
we're
it!
working at the fort, and what?
Chickens. Alright, wait, because here is
So,
where...
you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
Somewhere is where... There it is. What is map? Hey, I have the thing that you needed.
You wanted to discuss something?
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
2 of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the Elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
I don't hear anything.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Well, we need his blood.
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Okay, what do I do? 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 How do you help?
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
Go.
Remember, there's an elf's an elf. A dwarf's a dwarf. And no bandit will ever make a good soldier.
Alright, I don't know where to go.
So you're not enlisting.
I didn't say that.
Run faster, dude! Oh, jeez, I failed the thing apparently. This isn't a way I can go. Where am I going? Nope.
Oh, a witcher.
Oh, they'll wait? Okay. I don't need to rush and panic. Still be nice to know where to go. Let me quick save real quick. Okay. Didn't I just... I didn't I? This is where I just... I'm so confused. Use the damn map. Okay, wait. Reading it correctly. Do have to go this way. Check, no, I was just here. Yeah, okay.
stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Is you guys, you
The
doing
commoners claim it's our prince's
there we go.
doing. Serfs and lords
Hello,
is
excuse
above
me,
their
go there.
station.
Beep, beep. Hi, Dan. Line.
Geralt. It's good to see you.
Why do you
The
constantly have
commoners
like
claim
a kiss
Stennis is
mark on your
involved
neck?
in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
Nobody to keep things peaceful?
Scalen Burden and his dwarves are trying to contain the mob, but they're badly outnumbered.
The plebs will yell a lot, beat someone up, and go home. As peasants do.
That'd be foolish. They're not serfs anymore. The days of them humbly sowing and reaping are gone.
Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me!
What do you want?
I'm Scalen Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails! Stop!
There you are.
Squirrels!
I have a letter to give you.
Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge.
Servant
It's not the
brought
same
the
thing.
wine.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen
You
as
don't
if
think the
dead,
servant that brought
while
the
the
wine
poisoning
might
prince
have
and
done it?
noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Because you guys want to kill him!
I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Jeez.
We need to act quickly.
What am I meant to do? What's your plan?
What's your plan?
What are we doing?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift.
To do what?
I can't hold them off for long.
To do what?
Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly.
That's why I want to talk immediately.
You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Roll it down, you surly dog!
Change your tone
Save.
when we put a sickle to
Hum,
you.
Zaska's
Hum,
on the
hum,
deal.
hum, hum, hum.
Save your threats for your
Graceful
hawk
Say,
selling
Witcher,
Where's
come
the-
over here.
No. Where's the... Where's the
Serfs
servant?
and lords will never
where's
be on the
servant?
same side.
What do I do? I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how many people I get to talk to. I get 3 groups to talk to? Help. Where's the servant?
Humans only care how their asses rise as their stations do. As I
They're
see
playing
it.
into Henselt's hands. If they start each other's goals, we'll...
Hey, where's the servant? Hello? You don't have much time. Ah! How do I go talk to him?
Say, Witcher, come over here.
No!
Rolling down, you
what?
surly dog!
You, what's up?
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not for us, the world...
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility. Know anything about the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the
Well,
truth,
then
the
I
mob
don't-
cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to you. That's what makes us different.
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind, there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles ruling the world.
Or they do understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day. Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plow your fields. Farewell.
Where?
Change your
Get more
tone when
opinions
we
down
put
with
a
time.
sickle to
Ah!
Serfs and lords will never be on the
Save
same
your
side.
threats for your
Weird.
hog-smelling woman.
He said he's with the Scoia'tael, but I don't know where
They're
the
playing
Scoia'tael
into
are.
Henselt's hands. If they
If not
start
for
at
that
each other's
damned
throats,
Jorvith, the serfs would probably
Tyler
be
might have
hanging.
Cadwyn alone.
Wraiths fill the mist
You
and
can't
colours
mix
and
water
nobles
with
as
fire.
I'll not waste my arrows on that rabble.
This is
And you
nonsense.
see what they did to
What would the
her?
prince gain with the virgin's
Give us
death?
this hornplower!
Excuse me.
Rolling
I need to go in
down,
here.
you surly
I
dog!
need to go in here. Excuse me.
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
We won't let you in.
Alright, can I speak through the door?
Only I can help your prince.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Please, master.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine.
Where is this?
I am the heir to the Edirnian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of Demavend and Verferil.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
So if I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
This is a deal.
You don't want to save her?
What do you want?
Blood. I need your blood for a potion.
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
No, I
You
don't.
owe Saskia your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's battle.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyfni. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high. And I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl.
Thought you two were friends.
Did
Never
you
mind.
poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it? Or maybe go out there and beg them for mercy? Never.
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it. Guards!
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through.
You know, he
Think
didn't
on
do a
what I
very
told
good job
you,
convincing
Geralt.
me he didn't do it.
I will.
You seem to hate this woman.
Go get the lads. We won't stand for this.
I don't have much time.
My hand! I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Dude, where's... Help.
Greetings, Gwynblade.
Where is the guy? Ah.
Give us this horplower!
Do you know
Rolling dung, you
where the
surly
damn
dog!
guy is?
Things look bad. The peasants are furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all the wrongs.
The noblemen won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock, with the prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpen says it's someone from Edirn. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Hensel's spies.
Has Yarpen got any evidence?
No, Yarpen's an old cook and says he's got a feeling. Ploughing soothsayer.
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's mist. It has to be someone local.
So it never crossed your mind that Henselt might have sent someone here before those ghosts appeared?
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
He'd sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death would be very convenient.
Zoltan?
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone near. Someone she knew must have done it.
Change your tone when we put a sickle
It's
to
good
your
to see
throat.
someone's
taking care of
Save
it.
your threats for your hog-smelling woman.
Yeah. Who do I talk to?
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates. Wraiths fill the mist and
Don't wanna talk
commoners
to the
and nobles
nobles.
are at each other's throats. Lovely.
This is nonsense. What would the prince
Anyone
gain with the
so
virgin's
much
death?
as twitches.
Serfs and lords will never be
talking
allowed.
to the guy is-
Humans only
As I
care
see
how
it,
their
it
asses
is
rise as his stations do.
Okay, I'm looking it up because I want to question this man. Witcher 2. Where is servant wine? Where is the peasant servant? Tell me. Where is he? Near the weaponsmith, guarded by a couple of elves. He's just standing there. What? He's over here?
Guilds
They're
must
playing
be
into
proven.
Henselt's
Otherwise,
hands.
it's
If they
vigilante
start at
justice.
each other's throats,
Give
we'll
us
have to
the
face
elves.
the entire might of
The only
Caedmon
else here are those
alone.
two and that guy.
You can't mix water with fire.
Change your tone when we
Saskia
put a
could.
sickle to your
And you
throat.
see what they did to her?
Save your threats for your hogs.
It's not one of you guys, are you?
If not for that damned Yorvith, the serfs would probably be hanging the prince by now.
He cannot be trusted. If he found proof of...
No, okay, hang on. Wait, no. Hang on. Apparently it tells you where? No? Okay, that's the royal blood thing. That's this one, right? Nope, that's... What is what is this called? What is the one I'm doing right now called?
Give us this horsepower!
Not that. Hatred? No. No, that was the symbolized thing. That's nope. Nope, that's the other thing. What? Nope, that's the ingredients. Where? Is it this one? No, it is this one. Okay, I was looking at the right one.
Rolling dung, you surly...
Yeah, no, it's just over here. Google, help me. Come on. Where is he? Okay, looking on the wiki now. Nobles, the peasants, 3 dwarves, guards outside, single noble, I wasted my time on them. Okay, there's 5 groups. Zoltan and Dandelion counted as 1. The single noble. And 3 out of the 4 other groups. So I talked to those 2. I talked to Stennis. So I've got 3 more? No. 2 more. Wow, I can't count. Okay. However, speaking of 3 out of the 4 will trigger cutscene for you a chance to complete the I don't know where the guy is. Where's the suspect? Southern part of the city. What? I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta go over here. Hang on. Alright, I guess the point of it is I gotta go find the guy myself. So,
Change your
everyone might don't
tone
kill
when
anyone.
we put a sickle to your throat.
I'll be back.
The prince has a
Saskia's on the
coming.
Who will the Witcher
Why is my
summon?
map in black? There we go.
They say someone cast a spell.
Oh! I gotta go look over here.
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
You're Scoia'tael. Are you the guy?
What should I do?
Afraid of something?
It's you!
No, nothing.
Because there's two elves there.
You're
They're
lying.
guarding you. Aha! I found him!
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing.
where's Waldo?
Don't know nothing. And didn't see nothing.
Tell me everything
Really
you
good
know
at the
about
axing
the
thing. I'm not
attempt
good at
on
the
Saskia's life.
intimidation.
It only ever rains these days.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody, said the Virgin, is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on
I
my
did the
mother's
thingy.
grave, I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. It wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, just clear the servants from the kitchen.
What?
Nothing more.
Got a screen?
Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
I'm believing it's the guy.
These days.
More information. Or find.
Hang them all by the balls and let
Okay.
them swing.
Where is he? Is he with the where am I going? Is he with the others? Where am I going? Here we go. Okay, was Cersei? CC?
If not for that damned Jorvik, the serfs would probably be hanging the prince.
The prince has a coming, methinks.
Good.
Guilt must
Bloody
be proven.
bastard poisoned the
Otherwise, it's
virgin.
vigilante justice.
Where is this man?
Could not defend the prince.
It's not gonna put both things on there, is it? The walls have ears. What? Oh. Okay.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
I'm thinking it was his doing.
I heard. Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on.
Nope. So. Well, now it's over there. Cersei, Cersei, is this where you live? Aha! Wake up, buddy!
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
Where's the priest's house?
I need to know where Reverend Olcan used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map.
Can't you just leave me
It's
there?
about right here.
Okay.
Cecil,
Might as
do
well
you know
look here.
anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Oh, cool.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult. Called king by some. Thought that Aedirnians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want...
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Vandergrift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Eddern at all. We decimated the Dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwenis gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Seltkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Seltkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake or Seltkirk in the whole of Eddern. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
You captured the Dun Banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard. Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhart claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Okay. Wait for events to unfold. Oh, that's for those 2 things. So okay. Now he marked on my map where his room is. That's so far away. Okay. If I go whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe. Yep. Chickens.
Don't try anything.
Not. Square. What? are no houses here. Now it's telling me to... What? What? Oh, you! I didn't know what you were yelling at me for. Okay. Should be this one. Shall I find the poison?
Strange aura.
I wish. Books.
Nothing interesting.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take those. Wait for events to unfold. I'll take those. Can't run in here. Now I assume to go back to where everyone is. Dog. Nope. Okay. What's up, everyone?
They say someone cast a spell, and the Virgin fell as if dead.
Nope, she drank something.
Hello, Witcher.
Hello.
Such judgment is a...
Did you guys do anything yet?
Who will the Witcher side?
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
This is nonsense.
Give us this whole power!
Rolling down, you surly dog! Into
I assume I need to talk to
If
someone
they
else.
start at each other's throats, we'll have to...
Do we have a word?
Why not? I'm Ogden, a founder. I cast mugs, plates, chalices. You need any, Witcher?
No thanks. The tableware in the council chamber is your handiwork?
It is. Made it back in Mayor Farragut's time. Since then, each and every goblet has hit the floor dozens of times, and what happened? Nothing, because they're steel. My goblets are indestructible, impervious to both the fury of sovereigns and servants who are all thumbs.
Saskia's chalice was new.
Aye, it was. Back in Mayor Farragut's day, a venture Saskia was no more than an itch in her da's breeches.
Was the order for a normal goblet?
Not a chance. It was supposed to be a gift. I ornamented it richly, even on the inside. Not terribly practical, that, as it's hard to get clean. Some scum is bound to remain. But I wanted it looking downright regal, worthy of our Saskia.
Could it
The
be that it
other
was just
chalices
dirty?
were not ornamented on the inside?
Course not.
Who ordered the goblet from you?
That goblet was a gift. A way for the folk of Vergen to pay tribute to Saskia. I got the honor of casting and presenting it to a lovely leader. The lass liked it so much, she's not used any other vessel since she received it.
So it's easy for someone to be like, oh, this one is definitely the one she's gonna use.
Any chance there could have been two identical goblets?
Why, there's no craftsman that comes close to me in Vergen.
Could someone have tried to copy your handiwork?
Or did you make two?
Ha! I know of one who's been trying for years, but he's a fumbler, a screw-up. He's not produced one decent vessel. They all look like the work of a drunken elf. Thorax, his name.
Okay. Good to
See
know.
you at the inn. We'll grab a beer.
You can't mix water with fire.
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat,
Who is talking?
brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
No need to poison the wine. Smearing the poison inside the chalice would be enough.
I never heard of anyone poisoning a chalice.
You haven't heard much, then. One of the Emperor's forebears died after sampling some lamb. He was always scared of poison and ate supper with his cook. The murderer spread poison on one side of a knife. Then he cut the meat so that only a small piece was poisoned.
The witch is right. Give us Stennis.
I did not say that it was him.
Saskia's got her own chalice.
It was commissioned from one of the dwarves. The order came with a very detailed drawing.
Even so, how did it come into Saskia's hand?
Hey, what?
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss?
I didn't
Never.
have time.
It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
To read, I mean.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the Prince can curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Hensel cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
I didn't know about that.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
I mean, that is guesswork. It's not evidence. The thing is, when I was looking it up, I read that if the prince is convicted or gets killed, you get the blood right away. If not, you have to wait later to get blood from someone else.
I'm not saying it's not him.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Oh,
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it.
He's gonna get an arrow
In this world,
face
there are
off him.
crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edern, can judge me. Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
I am the one you should look to for guidance.
I think I'd
Let my
let him off the
deeds
hook.
be the flame that lights up your darkness.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
Did he actually do it? Because I'm honestly, just because I don't want to go wait for the blood from the other person, I honestly just want to get this over with. But I want to know if he actually did it or not. So before I click the button, I'm gonna Google and see if he actually did it or not. Who poisoned? I don't know how to spell her name, just who poisoned. Alright, so he didn't do it, it was the priest, but he let him do it.
You didn't say a word about
there
your
you go.
guilt or innocence. You demand justice. You want to summon a coven of the wise. But who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? No, only people you'll nominate yourself. Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide if you're guilty? No, you are guilty, Prince. You know you are.
Even if he didn't do it, he allowed it to happen. So, plus I get the blood easier this way. They're gonna behead him, but okay.
The nobles won't forgive them that.
They're a cowardly lot. Yelping's all they're good at.
And backstabbing.
By Stennis's example. His filthy life wasn't taken in vain. Eilhart will get royal blood, and Saskia will be cured.
We need to hurry. We can't keep peace in Vergen with strength alone.
Anything's possible using strength. One just has to know how to use it.
That's your credo?
Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt with this rabble.
What do you intend to do?
I'll get reinforcements. The Scoia'tael are more numerous than you think. Time to summon them. I'll leave shortly.
You won't get through the fog.
I have a letter to
I don't
give you.
intend to. Mountains may stop human armies, but not the Scoia'tael. I'm going south.
I have a letter to
Will you
give
be back
you.
in time?
I have to.
I have letter.
Vafail,
You.
Gwynblade.
Do you?
Don't lose
You have to
hope.
read it. No. Come back. Come back. I'll take that. Alright, so let's talk to her again. She is somewhere. I can remember. No. Is there a house again? Yeah. Cute. It's too late for the letter? No! When was I supposed to do it? This is not what I thought it'd be. Hi. Bibs. Stop demonetizing me!
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak
How long did you
signal
try
nearby,
and-
probably on the other side.
Really?
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
Okay.
There's no time to lose.
I'm continuously
have
scanning
blood.
the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell then.
Blood. No blood! Go back, blood!
You wanted to
Nope. Never mind.
remember the antidote for Saskia.
Thought I was gonna
It's
give her the
very
blood.
important.
Alright, anyways, it is almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to actually save. And then quick save. And we're gonna pick this back up tomorrow. I have no idea how far along in chapter 2 we are. There's a heck ton of things to do. What is this thing that I messed up that I somehow didn't? Oh. That was the thing that, Elias wanted me to do? Whoops. Oh well, I keep scrolling everything else. It's very weird how I somehow managed to scroll the chat. Alright. Well, stop scrolling the chat! It somehow does both, but anyways, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you everyone for stopping by, for watching, hanging out. Hope everyone has a good day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, etc. We will pick this back up tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Same time as always for Saturdays. You can check your Steam messages. Okay. It doesn't pop up for me, so I assume you sent something and I didn't get it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Hopefully this button works. Did not. Need to do it the old-fashioned way. Good night. Nope, still not working.